bartender and barista Jason Sun is here, and I am Beverage Innovation for Southeast Asia region, represent MONIN. And again, welcome to MONIN, and please follow us. We're going to bring you through the MONIN Fusion journey. Let's go! So, what is MONIN Fusion? MONIN Fusion allows you to use one MONIN product to create more creative flavor syrup with your own innovation. Imagine if you have one MONIN product and you have dry ingredient, you have some herbs, you have some spices and tea. Yeah. So follow us. We're going to share with you the technique to apply your own MONIN Fusion. In this video, we're going to bring you through the journey of MONIN Fusion concept, method, technique, and tips and trick. Basically, we have three pillars for MONIN Fusion concept. Number one, pressure. Number two, temperature. Number three, times. Number one, pressure. The more force you put into the ingredient, the liquid will exhaust more flavors. Number two, temperature. The higher temperature that you apply, the ingredient will expand, things move faster, and the liquid will absorb more flavors from there. Number three, time. The longer you infuse, the more flavor the liquid will absorb from there. In MONIN Fusion technique, we categorize to three categories. Number one, simple technique. Number two, we have advanced technique, and number three, we have technological technique. In simple technique, you have two ways. Number one, you can go for cold or room infusion, where you can keep your ingredient in the bottle and then you keep in the chiller, or you can keep as room temperature. The second way, you can go for hot infusion, where you can use induction to cook your MONIN Fusion. In advanced technique, you have another two ways. Number one, you can go for rapid infusion. And number two, you can go for vacuum infusion. In rapid infusion, you can use the siphon gadget like this, and you can discharge with any gas that you want to create a pressure inside. And for the second one, the vacuum infusion, where you extract out all the air inside from the packaging and vacuum it. In technological technique, you also have another two ways. Number one, you have sous vide infusion. Number two is rotovap infusion. For sous vide infusion, you just have to bring your pack of ingredient, put inside the hot bath and leave it there. And the second one, where you use rotovap, the vase, you heat up the hot bath and let the vase spin. Here is some tips for you. You can use a tea sachet bag to keep all your ingredients inside to avoid any sediment to go into your MONIN Fusion. If you like to play with your syrup texture, you can always add in icing sugar inside to make it more cloudy, or you can increase the icing sugar to make it more thicker. Remember to keep your MONIN Fusion container or bottle always on top of the shelf in your chiller. Thanks for watching the video. Please look for our Beverage Innovation Manager for more information, size, recipe, tips and tricks. Enjoy and be more creative.
First of all, we're gonna have 200 ml of MONIN pomegranate syrup. Pour all the syrup into siphon, and you add a stalk of rosemary inside. And we cut into half because it's easy for operation. And then you close tight with the cover of the siphon and charge with one nitro bullets. So after you charge with the nitro bullet, just give a gentle shake to make sure everything combines well. And you can keep for room temperature or chiller for 4 hours. After that, when you want to release the MONIN Fusion, make sure you remove the bullet first and slowly release the gas. Yeah, just to make sure there's no any pressure happen in between when you remove the MONIN Fusion. And then you use strainer to strain out the rosemary, and then just to get the pure MONIN fusion from the siphon itself. Okay, that's it. Very simple with this step. In this MONIN fusion recipe, we're going to use 5 grams of ground coffee. We will keep it in a tea sachet. So this is to prevent the sediment will fall out into your MONIN fusion when we do the infuse. And then we're going to add the whole sachet into the Ziploc bag, and we add 3 dehydrated citrus in our MONIN fusion. And the last part is going to be pour in our MONIN syrup. So we are using 150 ml. So before you Ziploc it, just to make sure the air you put up maximum by press it, and then you set your sous vide into 60 Celsius and keep for 1.5 hours. So after that, you just have to remove and pour in your MONIN fusion in the bottle. And look at this, you have a very beautiful coffee color that already blended with your MONIN fusion. Remember to use funnel to pour in your MONIN fusion in the bottle, and make sure your bottle is clean. Please enjoy and be creative.